Welcome back, everyone. Today I have something I've never turned before. This is Carob. It's a beautiful little blank and gorgeous red color. I'm really anxious to see what's inside, and let's get at it. This piece only measured about 5 inches by 5.5 inches by 4 inches wide. So we're going to be doing something a little on the smaller side, but I'm hoping that this is going to have a really beautiful finish to it once we get to the sanding portion and everything. So anyway. My high-tech template for tenons and mortise. This is a very hard wood. Again, it's one of the reasons I'm hoping that we'll get this will turn out to be a really pretty finish. But it turned remarkably well. Didn't fight me at all. But anyway, starting to get a little bit of a shape going here, and more importantly, we're starting to see what this wood actually looks like. This was actually very pleasurable wood to work with. If I found that as long as the tools are sharp and take it nice and slow, it was very easy to get very clean cuts and clean lines. So it was very satisfying. So my mother casually mentioned that she would like a little something that's very pretty just for her desk. And so believe that's the home that this is going to be going to, provided that it comes out nice. Don't want to disappoint my mom. Time to get some sandpaper on it and see what kind of a finish we are left with, and we'll move forward from there. We're going to take this up to about a 400 grit, and then we'll also burnish it with the steel wool and the Scotch pads. I won't show you a bunch of the sanding, but you get the gist. It's very, very fun watching this as it got smoother and smoother. Anyway, again, very, very satisfying when you actually get a real pretty and a good quality piece of wood. burnishing is done, and yeah, it's looking very nice. We're going to get some alcohol on this just to clean it up a little bit, get all the dust gone. Gives us a nice first look. Really impressed with this wood. I'm going to definitely see if I can get myself a few larger pieces. Turn it around the chuck, and I'm going to use a Forstner bit to get some bulk out of the center. I'm not planning on using tailstock support, so I'm going to be real careful on my hollowing. I like this technique when it's appropriate. Just a nice straight push with the square carbide tool. Really easy way to get the most of the bulk out before you start doing some fine hollowing, and the pressure goes in toward the headstock and not side to side, so it doesn't risk really so much the coming out of the chuck. I'm going to start working with the round carbide tool just to work on the inside radius, see if we can get that to match the outside, and get some sandpaper on it now and start smoothing it out like we have done the outside. That inside rim was really sharp. I just tend to not like that feel, so I always tend to smooth that out, make it pleasant to pick up. It's the sort of thing that all of us wood turners, I think, would agree we like it when people pick up our pieces and you can tell it's comfortable for them to hold. Little alcohol like we did on the outside to clean up the dust. The last thing we'll do is, as far as the turning goes, is we'll eliminate this tenon. I'll take this down to a nub and remove that at the drill press with a Forstner bit just the right size for my branding emblem, so I don't have to deal with trying to make that nub really small or take it off on the lathe. So I'm using the Beal buffing system. I thought I would do that rather than, because this is such a nice hardwood and it already wants to be glossy, I thought I would do that rather than just straight Danish oil like I typically do. And you'll see in the end, I'm really glad I did it this way. The last wheel that we will use and the last product we'll put on there, that number 3, is carnauba wax. I think when the wood allows, I'm going to use this a little bit more because it's kind of fun, satisfying watching it shine up. Stick around for the after picks, and please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching. I will see you next time.